Bruh. What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Battlestar, and I'm back. After a much needed break of moving into a new house and having to set things up and take care of a lot of things, I got sick, barely got my voice back. We're finally back to streaming. We got a new lighting setup. We got a new, somewhat of a streams setup, and then the new stream schedule. So, with it being Wednesday, this is the adventure story or single player story game day. For those that are interested in some battle royale, we'll be having Apex Legends tomorrow. But for now, thanks for hanging out with us. Come enjoy the show and let me know what's up. So right now, for those that don't know, this is the Division 2. We're out in DC. It's very similar storyline to Division 1. There was a virus that broke out, the dollar flu as they're calling it, right there around Black Friday. And so that caused a just statewide pandemic. A lot of the population was lost. Those that stay or survived couldn't get out of New York. Somehow the virus made it down here to Washington, D.C., and now here we are. This is the map. The White House is my base of operations. There are different settlements that are forward bases of operation or control points that are just random safe zones or random areas that I support. We have two dark zones that range from different levels, as well as some strongholds and things like that. But right now, we are going to try to go take this control point. We're trying to resupport the castle stronghold. So for now, get into that and kind of get a feel for the controls again. I can actually minimize base cam a little bit. That is if I could figure out how to work on Streamlabs. We're trying out new streaming lights, so hopefully that improves the quality of the face cam a bit. Sorry for being so gigantic on the screen. Rocking the PlayStation shirt and PlayStation hat as always. There we go. All right, let's get back at it. There's a lot of walking. They haven't added any vehicles. We're in the Washington D.C. area, so there's going to be. They did a nice job with the wildlife on this one, showing like the overgrown plants and stuff. New York didn't really have that a lot. There's multiple different factions, multiple different style of events going on. And the cool thing is that the other factions will actually take each other on. This Two Sons guy right there, shooting it out with somebody. It looks like him and his squad is roaming.
Look, I am not trying to drive us into shooting war with the True Sons.
Then what are you doing?
Trying to maintain our independence. Or would you rather go back to serving under General Ridgway?
No, none of us want that, but there's no reason to deliberately provoke Ridgway's people.
I have to push back. Strength is the only language they understand. If we show weakness, we're dead.
It looks like I'm surrounded by enemy combatants. If I engage, all teams will know I'm here, so best bet is just to get a good point of cover where you can get pot shots off or at least get some basic hits. The best thing to do is always to know how many there are and who's doing the most damage. A lot of times what I do is just throw a little diversion, force them to somewhere where I want them. Every once in a while, though, the True Sons. I like fighting True Sons because they have good tactics and good strategy. The other factions, like the Hyenas, just kind of sit and chill, or just are randomly out in the open. These guys I enjoy taking on because they offer a good challenge. Not saying that there aren't any challenges throughout the game, but good. Nobody else left. So I'm not one for patrolling on the streets. I always take a sidewalk or just kind of off to the side. No, one of them split to the right. Always get the high ground. Picking off the side of the truck. Of course, you can customize your weapons. You can add all different types of attachments. And so all of my weapons are kind of decked out. About even the odds a little bit there. Sometimes you just got to pay attention and make sure that it's not your civilians that are getting picked on. That hurt. Nice grenade throw. Surprise! Goodbye. They seem to be engaging each other a lot out here. Normally it's every once in a while. They got another patrol up ahead. Looks like they're terrorizing a civilian. We're gonna go ahead and shut that down. It's not a bad strategy on his part to lay there and put suppressive fire, but he just lays there. And it leaves him really open to hit by a grenade. He's got a backpack on, or he's got a belt on with extra ammo. So if you can detonate his belt, it'll cause more damage to those around him. If I reload my sniper rifle. Wondering if this is... It's the Metro Ruins. So we're going underground. Alright, so we got a nice menu. We have weapons, armor, and skills. Weapons, armor, and gear. Lullabies, my close quarters. Now I'm just basing off of damage and how well they boost. You see a lot of stuff trash there. A lot of times what I like to do is just save onto one or two of each one. Some of the settlements and camps and like bonus missions you got to do is for, they ask for a piece of gear, like knee pads, elbow pads, a holster, body armor, something like that. Alright, we're headed for the Metro Ruins. We have to give the signal, take on 2, maybe 3 strike teams. Below me. Below me or there? Sure.
Wish I had more light.
This guy I despise with a passion.
Fire! It's go time. Taste this.
He's got this foam. Like I said, you're open to a grenade, sir. Once we head to that area up there, where we can deploy the flare, we'll get a civilian strike team to assist us. Usually I wait, but we've already kind of fought this before.
Reinforcements incoming.
Alright, 212 meters. I have to do my best to hold fort until they show up. Nice. Okay. Now always take out the guy with the foam first. That dude don't say nothing. Next thing you know, you're encased in fire retardant foam. That dude did a whole lot of running for no reason. And every once in a while, when you take somebody down, they'll drop some piece of gear or ammo or something for you. Once the reinforcement team get here, then we officially claim the control point. Right now it is empty because we fought off the holding units. So hopefully they don't glitch. They look like they're moving pretty fast, which is nice. Our radar seems pretty empty, so I guess we're good. Gotta wait for them to show up. Like I said, this one I've done ahead of time. So I managed to take everybody out. Ended up getting myself killed. Stuck somewhere. Oh, we're gonna take a minute, reload everything. We got ammo. Alright, looks like inbound. Wondering what they got stuck on. Ourselves in stock right here. Fully loaded. This is the usual, like, this happens. These idiots will get stuck somewhere. Because if they don't enter this area, at least, right here, don't count. Go figure. Wondering why they're stuck there. I don't want to kill them because I'm trying to go rogue. Right? Well, I have no idea. I don't know what's going on here. The game glitched.
Observational studies conclude that the DC-62's toxicity does not reduce over time. At my request, the JTF have quarantined the USDA. We can't risk exposing others to this deadly compound. Observational studies conclude that the DC-62's toxicity does not... Observational studies conclude that the DC-62's toxicity does not reduce over time. At my request, the JTF have quarantined the USDA.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is.
Risk exposing others to this deadly compound.
Not sure how much you know about DC-62.
We're gonna do this side mission.
Chemical agent that was intended to stop the spread of green poison. Good in theory, but it turned highly toxic when exposed to cold temperatures. And ended up being just as deadly as the disease. If there's
Yeah,
research
they're just
data on
stuck here.
DC-62 inside the USDA building, we need to secure it.
Incoming backup request.
This is one other thing I don't like. You'll get a million incoming backup requests. Really, because you don't know what you're getting yourself into. Alright, so I don't know what happened. Reinforcements got glitched. Didn't do what I needed them to do.
Recover any research related to
So we're
DC-62
going to
from inside the
do
USDA
different.
building. We don't want that data ending up in the wrong hands.
Try to use the best cover we can. Fire right off the bat. Four hostiles at the front door. If I hit her, the thing will explode. For that guy, if they can regroup together, I'll try to catch them all. Alright, I can catch those two. You think I would shoot the guy who's looking right at me first, but no. I shot the other one. Bro, that grenade has some hang time. Alright, if you find yourself in my position where you're taking more damage than you care to admit, hold on to the right on the D-pad and you'll heal yourself. By healing yourself, what I really mean is that you switch out sappy plates. Once your plate takes too much damage, it can't support you any longer. I'll be honest, I didn't expect that door to open right next to me. The good thing is that they don't have line of sight. If you change cover, they won't know. Alright, I'll clear up front. Let's see if we got something useful out here. We got resources, which is nice.
Object of interest detected.
Be careful, Agent. This place is filled with hazardous chemicals.
I want to see if he dons on his gas mask. I'm not here because
Electronic device detected.
They came this way. Search the area.
Seems like some shooting.
What about in there?
No, they threw a bunch of stuff on the floor.
Clear! Alright, keep going. They can't...
Find a way to the courtyard. You can access the basement from there.
This is one of the few games that I play that I would literally look around every.
Portable device detected.
Looks like everything's on the second floor. And my dude still hasn't donned his gas mask. This is one equipped, don't I? Because maybe he's not done because it ain't equipped. Who knows?
I'm going to the quarantine. Anybody else coming? Stay if you want, but keep to yourselves. Don't let anybody else get infected. I won't tell anyone you're here. You have my word on that. Take care.
What if they come back?
Why would they? They already searched.
And they don't find anything. They might assume they missed us.
If we move, we're going to get caught. There's JTF all over the place out there.
Maybe we can slip through.
DC-62 detected.
Alright, looks like we found what we were looking for. But I'll be honest with you, this is way too easy and way too open. Whatever picture I missed, I can go back to. This one I feel like has way more loot than the first one. I feel like the first one doesn't really have all that much, but I don't know, maybe it's scattered around more.
Detected. Toxic fumes detected.
There we go, he put his gas mask.
Severe respiratory problems.
Judge body. Alright, this dude probably shot himself if they infected.
We've tried everything we can to reduce the toxicity, but our experiments only seem to speed up the process. There's nothing left for us to do now, but wait.
Wait and hope they found something. I can go ahead and put that mask right back on. I think my favorite part is here is just a mask on and no other form. Any casualty. Had to try. Alright, see what kind of research I have
Preliminary
to
test
do.
results. Looks like the scientists tried using numerous sterilization agents to lower the toxicity.
And they all failed.
These composition readings should help us understand how DC-62 reacts to other chemicals.
Server detected.
Download the research archives. I'll extract the data from Isaac.
Busted.
I think you spent more than enough time down here, Agent. We've got what we need.
I agree. Now, where's the giant firefighter to get me out?
You did good, Agent. There's a ton of data here. Should keep us busy for a while.
Go any higher? I don't see anybody. It's telling me that people are over here, but I don't see anybody. There we go. Kind of juggernaut. Private Twitter. And they know I'm here. My favorite part is that this rifle is rated for like 4K damage and it still doesn't hit that hard. What these fools? Yeah, you can go ahead and keep that. Put that on the ground. Big old boy in the air with me. Get out. Get out. Ow. Drone's been taken down. And ground switch still up. That noise. This is gonna end up going through all my plates. I could already tell. I'll take one more hit from the big guy. I'm gonna lose. Got a bag there I'm trying to exploit.
Agent in need of backup.
I think he knows I'm trying to exploit it. Looks to be you. That's all she wrote, folks. He almost had me. I'll give it to him. Got for me. Did I level up? Yeah. Level up. Alright, we gotta go back around because we missed a picture, I think. So we're gonna run through it real quick. Second floor and get our stuff. Not fully sure what that noise is. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, this is somehow too. Collectible acquired. And Frank. Alright. Seen the ground. Always be careful if you came up via rope, go down via rope, because you felt for falling that far. Dude, I always get lost trying to backtrack. Ooh, it's bright out there. Alright. That side mission completed. Those guys never took that thing. We do have a new area we can start moving to. Start working our way through. No point.
It's weird, Manny. If I had to guess, I'd say they're scared of a control point. It's an
But it looks like we have some stuff waiting for us at the White House, so we're gonna go ahead and fast travel that. So you guys can see we can fast travel, and so I'm not walking that. Plus, it lets me finish my lunch. It lets me log into my computer and look at stuff.
Hey, Agent, I've got something special for you here.
Alright, so the quartermaster does have something new for us. So here, the quartermaster is the only place where you can really mess with these skills, where you can unlock new bonus little things here to help you out. As you saw, I've got the ground turret as well as the drone. Perks are little added bonuses that you give the shade tech points towards, which will help bonus or boost you up a little bit. Here you see a weapon slot was added, restock armor kits and grenades and all that type of good stuff. Alright, right now I'm working on material storage and inventory. Okay, one more shade tech piece of gear and shade tech point. And what's going on over here? There are keys that you can get randomly for different people and different factions have their own keys, and they open like random boxes everywhere. I don't know too much about it. A lot of it's random for me. So, oh, you have to head to the theater to get these done. Resupplies friendly Southwest. Resupply friendly control point. Gear, or not gear, but material. Activities in the Southwest and recover shade tech. That's the area that we're waiting to go to. So the projects help to not only get you XP, but kind of like this one, get blue points for a Super 90 replica. Allowed me to go to the crafting area and to craft me a new weapon. There's all these random little things here and there. And people that we commandeer to a lot of these people are JTF and just any good people left really enjoy some crazy faction. Alright, so we're gonna fast travel to, hold up, we still got something quartermaster. Then we're gonna fast travel to the shooting range. This is what I mean by when I get lost. Like I said, perks are available. Spend shade tech for the perks. Got the different members that we hired on or recruited. So except for the quartermaster. But each one does their own thing. So she's crafting, locks clan hall, dark zone officer. He set up the shooting range. You can try out new weapons, attachments, stuff like that. Next we got the theater district. Settlement that's over here. I'm also going to take this opportunity to Alright, this is the theater settlement. All settlements have vendors, and projects, and different things that they have to work on. We had to come here to complete one of our projects, like the reward. So we see that if we go to If we head to the Federal Triangle and complete another mission there, we can complete this project. Check out the new aquaponics. There's the new. See some water down here. Market and some water really loudly. People kind of just talk to you and they chill with you here.
Hello there, Agent.
So the ugly you have to get done. Check the progress right here. New milestone. Millions. We got the crafting lane. We got Grace to do our clan. He's doing our dark zone. Firing. Managed to get a lot done.
Aquaponics system is going to put some certainty in our food supply chain. I wasn't sure if it would work, but I'm convinced now.
This is their new aquaponics system. For those of you that don't know, aquaponics works out really simply. You have a thing of water at the bottom, which you can see here. There are fish in it. As a fish put nutrients and stuff into the water via their waste, the plants pull those nutrients out of the water, and that helps them grow. You can actually set up a similar system if you have a planted freshwater tank, or if you have a section in your filtration for your saltwater tank that has plants, and you set the lighting reverse of your main lighting. That's basically what the plants do. They pull out the nutrients. Alright. A refugium, that's what it's called. If you have a refugium on your saltwater tank, that's what's going on there.
It's weird, Manny. You goddamn piece of shit.
This is issues. This is the federal.
It's weird, Manny.
The Federal Triangle. So we have to completion here. Just so we can finish off this one going on there. There are random like ropes and like drop down points, so you don't have to walk all the way back down again. But what we got so far? Yeah, I passed one of those ropes that I was just talking about. Every time I come to a new settlement or a control point or any area that's considered safe, my ammo, armor, and grenades automatically restock. Look, a deer. Shooting the deer does absolutely nothing for you. Alright, let's get to work. Oh, so we got some hyenas up ahead. This is another one of the local factions who don't like you whatsoever. Shoot her grenade pack. Oh, I hit her in the face. Hit her in the face again? Did that even hit? So if you shoot her little fanny pack, it explodes in some kind of gas that, I don't know, poisons her, stuns her for sure. So I don't like walking in the street. And little baggies everywhere that give you mostly ammo and materials, and sometimes will give you actual gear. Brown scarf. So this passage through here refreshes over time, and there's almost always weapons. I mean, there's always weapons in bags like this here. So you could always come through and get at least armor thing. Usually there's a drop just outside of here. Windows, like the care packages will drop around here. That dude always reminds me of Malibu's Most Wanted. I don't know if anybody's seen that movie, but right when old boy jumps on top of the car and says King Kong ain't got nothing on him. That's what that dude reminds me of. Like I said, usually out here there's care packages, but today there seems to be a propaganda thing, which we are going to shut down. Unfortunately, that is going to call quite a bit of nuisance. Oh, but we got friendly units up ahead. Okay, that's going to make it a little bit more. The enemy reinforcements that should be coming through are probably being held up by those guys. That's awesome. That's awesome, and we're sure that they can handle themselves, but we are going to provide support. I had to separate them so I can get a clean shot in.
Progress halted.
And of course, the progress will be randomly halted for almost no reason at all. So you'll have to come back and it only operates from one side, which is the control panel.
Resumed.
Which makes sense. I'm not going to sit here and knock that, but it's kind of annoying. I was like, we got our own King Kong.
Have a backup request.
I probably shouldn't just sit there in the open, just, no. Alright, and we've officially got the broadcast. Got ourselves big drum armor, or body armor, which is a blue.
We got a project ready for completion here.
We just completed the project. Let me show the team that helped us out is doing alright. You won't always get this lucky where there'll be a support patrolling unit in the area, but we did, and they all survived. You can also randomly like give these people stuff sometimes. If they need something or if they want something, you have it. Or if you see them working on something, like they'll need a pair of pliers or something, you have it. You will pick up random, literally random things. So you'll go to one house looking through a backpack and pick up a pair of scissors. It looks like got a care package drop up ahead. So we're gonna go check that out. You're almost guaranteed to get something good here. Well, it's a good fight. Plenty of XP because there are gonna be people coming at you at all angles. But it's somewhat of a time crunch. If they open any of the boxes, then you lose that box. And as soon as you open all 4 boxes, it's over. Or all 5 or 2 or 3, whatever it is. Ah, that was a big miss.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Like I said, they'll run for it and they'll claim it.
Hostiles detected.
I already see them coming for the first box.
Supply drop claimed. Detecting additional hostile contacts.
And they will literally all be gunning for you. We're not gonna sit.
Hostiles are
Push the
opening a
wrong
supply
button.
drop.
All right, drone will help out.
Hostiles are opening a supply drop.
Usually one shot will
Hostiles detected.
take care of them. I did call my drone to help that.
Contacts.
Probably heal myself.
Hostiles are opening a supply drop.
Yes, you can stun yourself. Who has grenade launchers?
Hostiles are opening a supply drop.
Really, my last round? It looks like we did manage to lose a supply crate. I thought I was shutting those down, but snuck somebody over there when I was looking.
Supply drop claimed.
Nice.
All crates are now.
Yeah, 2 out of 3 crates. You get more XP and more gear when you open all the crates. Depending on the areas, how many crates you're gonna get. There's some that I've had 2 drops happen back to back, basically in the same or right next to each other. Caused a lot of confusion. Cranky there. But we managed to figure it out and get ourselves most of the supply drops. You can also decide when your streaks get called in or when you're done using them. Right now we got a rescue operation going on, so we're gonna head out to that. See if we can assist. It sounds like the got started without us. The cool thing about this is that you can actually change.
Access is detected. Incoming hostiles detected.
This lady's like all over the place. Dog, you got an axe and they all got guns, bruh. Change my place real quick. Come on. Whoa, good swing, bruh. Come on, keep coming to me. But I was hoping wouldn't have happened.
It's with me. You're not getting
Bro, this kid is coming out here with this axe and he's like trying to fight. Like legit trying to get his friend out. Fortunately, we lost one. But we got the keys, so I think the rescue can still be a success. Or you'll get material that you need for you, and then you'll get material that will help the squads out, or the control points out. What up?
Died there. Thank you.
We didn't manage to rescue the hostage. Like I said, we lost one of our friendlies, but the dudes came in here with axes and God knows what else, and the guns. Guns only end one way. Usually once they rescue their friendly, you'll see them rearm one another. So once the guy showed up, they had extra pistol. We managed to keep all three alive. And we rescued the other person, which was nice.
It's weird, Manny. If I had to guess, I'd say they're...
Alright, we're gonna head to the theater so we can complete that project. Then we're gonna check out the control point on this side. Here's another notification on my phone. So far, it's not bad. To be honest with you, this game was somewhat a surprise for me because I wasn't really gonna get it. I wasn't doing, I don't know. It wasn't on my radar, and then I got invited to the private beta. I gave it, and it just, I don't know. It's fun. It's definitely still a good game. First one had a lot of things that they needed to fix, and I had a lot of potential. This one shows the same amount. So hopefully they are setting things up a lot better. Alright, let's go complete a project. Booyah.
And use my expertise for the betterment of...
So we have another control point that just popped up here, as well as a rescue. Just an area controlled by enemy combatants. This anonymous mission
It's weird, Manny.
is weird
If
in
I had to
itself.
guess, I'd say they're scared of a control point. It's an office, not a haunted house. Right. Either way, the hyenas seem to be staying away from it. I'm heading over there now. Let's get to the bottom of this.
We're gonna take that control point. The vendor you can buy gear and weapons from. You can also sell him your gear and weapons. I normally sell weapons and deconstruct gear, just because the gear doesn't sell for as much as the weapons do. Both gear and weapons will deconstruct for parts. Weapon parts you'll need to make weapons. Gear parts you need gear. They're guarding the area. Sometimes you will get enemy combatants that will roll into our friendly save points or our like settlement areas. Echo devices are still a thing. I deserve that. And you deserve that. Unfortunately, I had to waste a plate. We're maxed out, so we carry quite a few number of armor plates as well as grenades. I had the parkour set to auto, but I had to turn it down because, or I had to turn it off because this guy was getting nuts out here. Come on. I think my drone was shooting at somebody else. Yeah, and then that'll happen, which is kind of the like most weirdest thing ever. Somebody's on a minigun there. We're gonna go ahead and call nearby allies up front. This way, hopefully there won't be any issues with.
Gonna be in a bad spot here.
Time to go.
See anything. Back here is ridiculous. Alright, we're gonna have to press these guys because this fog is killing my visuals. Pretty sure I can go all the way around the back here. Oh, you better turn around. She was ducking there the whole time. Raz. Oop, here we go. Get down.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Now let's interact with this. Yeah, I'm on the minigun, you dodos. You would think that these guys would come back into the compound. Alright.
Heavily armored hostile detected.
They won't destroy this too.
Stop. You got for me. These guys are out there, and that's what's keeping the. She's got the mini. He's pushing from the right. Sentry's covering that. Don't put it on him. Put it on the big guy. Of course, like I gotta train you guys all over again. Come on now, put some work in. Drones engaging. Guys putting suppressive fire on me. Not the minigun shooting him on me. Right. So this is what happens when you take a control point, which is what should have happened in the metro, but you know,
Supply room access
glitches.
unlocked.
So supply room will get the opening. You'll figure out who the control point officer is. Basically the person in charge of this whole thing.
Hi, Agent.
That person will end up supplies of some sort, which talk
It
to
would have gone different without you. Glad to have you on our side. Thanks for your help in that fight.
Damn fine.
eventually. There we go. And so, like I said, I have no food, unfortunately, which is what they need most of. Still supply whatever we have. There are different zones throughout the game and in the map that will supply you with. These guys seriously need some chow. So it looks like the supply point is floor.
Agent
I didn't even know there
requesting
was a second floor. Oh, they were working out in the rec space up here. So these rooms are nice because you always get boxes, guns. Whether they're going to be useful or that one is. Like, so we know these guys need chow.
If I had to guess, I'd say they're scared of a control point. It's an office, not
So
a
like here I
haunted
can
house.
get
Either way, the only way to
sources.
hide this seemed to be
Here I
staying
can get chow.
I'm heading over there now.
Got
It's weird, Manny. If I
can
had
actually
to
fast
guess,
travel here. And just there are different points, small points on the map which you'll have to zoom in to look at. That'll be basically where you're gonna find the materials and the resources that you're. While they're doing loading screens, I'm looking at the chat as well as checking different things online. Safe zones or safe houses, like I said, you can hear back. This is also where you can check for match. Usually there's a computer for you to get information, cash. Stuff either you or other people have. I think this thing is where you can put stuff in. Once I upgrade something, I mark the other thing trash. We'll hit square, see if we can do odds. Can. HP for headshot kill. Dyes to change the color of it. We don't have any dyes, but about anything can be modded, whether it has a mod slot or not. Always change the color of it. What did they say? my sure. And every time you level up, you'll get a little pack that'll give you bonus gear. Got a new gun and a new holster. So the holster that I currently have, and I'm pretty sure the gun that I currently. So you'll also get mods for your different that you have. So the turret, I don't have any. Has it on? My drone has a couple on them as well. Weapon slot again. A lot of the shotguns are going to do the majority of your damage. Sniper rifles after that. And then rifles, submachine that are going to vary up. Give you different chances of stuff. Let's find it. Yeah.
Where, Manny? If I had to guess, I'd say they're...
He's guessing is wrong, and there's an ambush waiting for you. So I'm not going over there. Hold on a second. Sorry, I had a phone call. So around here, you'll find it's you'll find little boxes here or bags or something. Loot, get some food. It varies how much you're gonna get from each location. They have a water storage, and then they're going to be parts. This is what we got, is those spots. It ain't bad. You get 20 every time you hit a supply. 60 total. I'm gonna hit 100. You never be too careful.
Friendly control point detected.
We also know that they have no chance of being, so no point in feeling bad for those guys. Another cool thing, you guys are out here getting chow. You actually walk them back to wherever they're going. Make sure they get there with their food.
It makes my thoughts louder, and I don't want to listen to them.
Oh, they haven't gotten any yet. They're still looking. And there's a dog.
Where, Benny? If I had to guess, I'd say they're scared.
Detected. From the control point. In proximity.
Oh, nice. There's glasses.
We're loaded up. Let's roll out.
Okay, so here now they're returning. You can actually roll with them. As soon as they decide to leave, that is. And sometimes you'll find you'll find some of the enemy factions will be walking around with gear just like that. Set up ambushes and take them out and take their gear.
Summer's insane without a neighborhood barbecue.
Sometimes they'll acknowledge you, other times they'll be heading to the settlement, other times the control point. It's a bit hard to know where they're gonna go, but
You're mine!
I'm gonna move.
usually whoever's holding the supplies
Anyone.
will either hide or put down something. Ooh, a box. There'll always be plenty of loot. Question is, carry is gonna continue going on. Looks like at the front we had two factions going at it. Took down half a faction. They called them reinforcements. Pick up his box.
Where, Benny?
This is definitely why I haven't leveled up as fast as some of the other people. Constantly doing everything but what I'm supposed to.
Still have soil under my fingernails.
Don't be a hero! We're together!
I'll cover you.
What is that?
Or just
Hope that hurt!
Being occupied.
Got him!
got one.
Clear.
It's over.
Check those bodies.
Wondering if this is the direction these guys were heading or not.
I'm coming with you.
Don't know what we do without you, Agent.
Okay, he's gonna grab the box and go on. We got extra friendly. The dude's just randomly walking off. Oh, it's just there's a go. But if I go in here, wow, check it out real quick. Hey, we found some food. We're outside of. It's technically all right. Hey, I got a ballistic helmet. Nice. Like the worst GI Joe I've ever seen.
Put on a brave face. But it's not easy.
You don't really get anything for escorting them down here.
Incoming backup request.
You get incoming backup requests the entire time you're playing. They'll never tell you who, what, when, where, why. I think these guys are headed to the settlement. If I had to guess. If they go to the end of this block and they make a right, it's a settlement.
Friendly control point detected.
Let's see what direction they headed.
You know what I miss most of all? A handmade chocolate milkshake with real vanilla ice cream. Oh, and real chocolate syrup.
Oranges, chocolate ice cream? Talking about. You guys want to.
We're almost there. We did it!
Great.
Like I said, as of right now, there's no real. Don't really get any. But it's nice to know that they made it.
It's weird, Manny.
You could always just fast travel to control points and stuff. But I'm not worried. We fast travel to this control point, but we're probably gonna fast travel somewhere else. Try to get into mission or story mission. I was drinking a beer on post. We did manage to get some food. Those guys are in roots to get out of the water. Oh, looks like they're good to go.
Some of the children like to pretend they're agents. They look up to you.
Benny? If I had to guess, I'd say they're scared.
West one.
Weird, man.
Alright, so we have a main mission here.
Looks like it's
New
in
main
good condition.
open up.
I'm not seeing a lot of activity out front. Seems pretty quiet.
Safe house so we can fast travel to.
Agent, we can use
Head
this
up.
facility to reestablish our...
And we're going to fast travel. Longer distance. Just so we can get things taken care of. So if you're watching this, I'm your host, Battlestar. This is the Division 2, and arrived to our destination. Where we've tackled the side mission, control point. Osmo. Trey. Oh, my stash is full. Matter. Mailbox ain't got nothing in it. Start getting rid of stuff. Salvage lets you sell stuff. $30 or more, we'll sell it. Less than 30. Fortunately, you don't get paid very much. Get into something. Every once in a while, you'll find soda machines you can trade. You'll either get sodas, waters. That time we got food, which is one soda. Then we got some ceramic. Small diamond. Small diamond. Diamond doing there?
Got some new contracts, Agent.
Added. Bounties are cool, but you have a limited time to solve or get in there and handle it. We picked up this bounty not knowing. Oop, new piece of pads, which is nice. Check out to see what the bounty's at, and then see if we can't really get us in. Oh, he's right by one of my control points. Which is even better because when he comes out, if he comes out facing the control point or gets too close to the control point, we get reinforcements. A lot of times, just a couple of guys and then whoever your target is. So we'll go knock this out for free to gear and then get back to our mission. I didn't know that guy was selling bounties. If I didn't know that, I'd have skipped it. It's because the loading takes so long here. Let's do it. Whoa.
Good to see you, Agent.
I feel like I've taken this guy on before. I know I've for sure taken out a bounty out here before. Target.
Fucking hell! Got you.
Gotta reload so we can come down. I said there was a team patrolling when these guys appeared.
They got numbers.
Let's keep them up.
Excuse me. But she got a cake.
That's your target.
Suicide bomber. Great, it's that team.
Go for it.
Gotta get in here before he beats this guy to death.
Push him back.
Target down. Good job.
Oh.
That's another one down. Good job, Agent.
Alright, all that is completed. Stuff. Deactivated my drone. What do we get? Got it. Wait, there's some kind of key, but I don't know where it goes to. Oh, so we got some cash. This is closed. A new hat. SWAT helmet. Pair of pants. SWAT pants. And I just need a shirt to get a matching outfit. I don't know what kind of jacket that was, but that's not what I was looking for. These are randoms you can buy. You can buy keys for these, or you just randomly get them throughout the game. I usually don't pay anything for these, so. Those, I guess. Back to what we were.
Site looks like it's in good condition.
Thought of taking that control point right by this mission. We just traveled to that, but you know, it is what it is. The loading's still long, but get to fast travel, so I really can't complain about that too much. Alright. Whoa. Why are we in a closet? Got nothing better to do with your lives.
Site looks like it's in good condition. Site looks like it's in good condition. I'm not seeing a lot of activity.
Agent, we can use this facility to reestablish our connection to the Division satellite network.
Alright. Time for a main mission. Something good. Help us establish our that we need. You know it's gonna be a big fight. Gotta avoid confrontations and load up. As the confrontation evolves. Hey geniuses.
We beat them.
Lady, I did the majority of the work. Also, you have an arrow in your hand. Yep. If friendlies are involved or if there's a public execution going on, I'll get involved 100%.
If we want to get Isaac back online across the country, we need to reconnect the local system to the satellite network. We should be able to do that at the NOAA headquarters building.
Get to the control room. I can walk you through the process from there.
Look like the Suns, two Suns have set up a little base of operations for themselves. You know, for these being high velocity rounds, they really don't do much. Put that right in their face.
Backup.
Alright.
The control room.
Somehow I also know all the codes. Oh. Looks like they got Overwatch and sweeping on one side to another. Sure, you get multiple that grenade.
Sound the alarm!
First off, kudos to whoever sounded the alarm. Thought of that plan. With that, we got that issue. Now we can go upstairs. Yeah, you can go ahead and sit down with that, homie. I'm gonna go back the way I came. Where I came. All right. Turn that off. The question was yes. Yes. Oh. We got high velocity rounds with the sniper rifle, which is why I'm trying to save them. Sniper rifle does plenty of damage on it. Hey, look, I found a pencil. Yeah, I guess that's important.
This is it.
No! No!
We've got to catch
That guy has to die first.
We've got enemies flanking us.
Engineers can put down turrets and all drones and just unpleasant things.
This is it.
Why is she so angry? Bet you won't. Beep, 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 beep. Remote.
They're around here somewhere.
Yeah, try right in front of you.
I'll go round.
6.
I'll kill you for that.
Bet you won't. I already thought that fire extinguisher was a drone.
I don't have line of...
What doesn't help is you have a giant flashlight in your chest. This is my...
Heads up. I'm seeing hostile movement on the roof.
Yeah, how about all the hostile movement that was down here? Oh, nothing. Whatever. All this ammo and like gear and so, ooh, weapons chest. About to say, ain't nothing for me here. Trash. Boo. Because all the going around everywhere and checking everything, I managed to get better gear walking around than I do, you know. Also, I've been known to buy weapons here and there. I'll craft gear, but I'll buy guns. I'm out.
Control terminal.
Oh, so we're loaded.
With the main terminal down, we're gonna have to walk through a bunch of extra steps. See if you can find a working computer.
To be honest with you, if I had to guess, I would have sent it to the top of the room.
We're gonna have to manually
Alright.
establish a connection. We need a good antenna and a better radio. This place has both. Get out there and align the satellite dishes. There should be a console at the base of each dish.
There's that, well as enemy combatants everywhere. Bet you it will. Worried about these two. Load it up. Got one upstairs, one downstairs. Well, he tripped on the stairs and I saved him. Trash. Alright. Give me a pair of gloves for my headshot. Landing antenna.
For the dishes through Isaac. It shouldn't take too long to align them. You're still gonna have to adjust each dish, but this will speed up the process.
Taking fire. Still taking fire. Am I really already surrounded?
I'll cover you.
Answer to that question is yes. Yes, I am. I said that they had good strategy, but that was a pretty bad one. Enemies opening up next to you. Special ammo. Good thing too, because we're gonna need it. You're 6. Probably not. He died and said ow. You hold it right there. How about that? Don't think twice about that. Gonna loot things. I don't really check them. I thought it was only 2 plates and it turned out to be 3. Ammo. Nice, good restock. Taking hits, taking hits, taking hits. But I know if I come off the antenna control, I have to do it all over again. Let's back out of this. Who's got the high ground? Flipping through the map. Gotta love adjustable cameras. Oh, that reload. Now see, first off, I don't like you. That's personal. I'm trying to drop her before she gets a grenade, but... Dude, I need extended mag on this. Dude, I thought my rounds was 21. Why am I at 20? Armor. Armor and grenades you automatically pick up unless you don't need any more. Alright, we managed to do the 2 satellite dishes that were the furthest away. Oh, what happened? Okay, as if I stop, it'll stop, but it won't go back down.
So far, so good. Now we just gotta find a transmitter to boost the signal.
So will the rest of you soon. Loudmouth out of commission. Might as well heal. They keep pulling out new units everywhere.
Before the government evacuated the complex, a UHF radio was housed here for testing purposes. It should be somewhere on the lower levels.
Of course it is. No.
Agent requesting backup.
Glad I didn't use my drone and my turret because I needed. I wouldn't. But also glad my guy could jump. Whee! Going. The good thing is there's no button mashing when you're doing stuff. To hold square and take care of the rest. Gotta restock because it'll be a fight. They offer you the restock, you take it. Bro, all these spacesuits is creepy. Oh, Twofer. Curry! What? Who said you could live? Ha! I hit the nitroglycerin. I can't shoot him because the... Wow, are you kidding me? Come on now. Yeah, nobody's running.
Payload detected.
Bingo. That comms module has the transmitter we need to finalize communications with the satellites. Agent, activate the crane sequence, and we're in business.
Alright, who wants to guess how many reinforcements show up?
That's it. We should be able to extract the radio once it's docked.
Anybody want to guess where that's going to dock at? Oh. When in die, how granite? When in doubt? What I was trying to say. Do we got room for it? Really? That's a hit. Oh, peas. You know, for high velocity rounds, it really should do way more damage than my normal rounds do. They don't for whatever. That guy died rolling. Alright, let's hurry this up. All of a sudden became... My favorite part is that I shoot him bare in his face and he just takes damage. Like, oh yeah, he lost an armor plate. Alright, in all fairness, did not see that coming. Who's got the RPG? Based on those silhouettes, who doesn't have an RPG? City. Oh.
Getting in flanking position.
RPG! Okay, that guy's gotta go.
Hey, Division, you like that?
Not as much as you're gonna love that. Rise. Why can't I take out this one guy? Hidden. Hide. Module. Lever. RPG. Putting secondary.
Grenade out!
Got a place. Dude, I'm losing plates left and right over here. Mission is getting ridiculous.
Suppression fire activated. Backing you up.
Back that up. Really? This is stairs by hair. Where's this kid? Hey, no respawn. So either I'm gonna complete this mission or we're all gonna die.
Alright, this will extract the transmitter from the module and connect it to the rest of the facility. Then we can link up with the division satellites.
And who didn't see that coming? Ow.
Agent, are you alright? Sounds like you've got company.
Okay, I'm out of plates and we just got the Brigadier Cavalry just showed up. What is it with fire in these? This game is like full of people who do fire. On my face. I wish I had a silencer. Does this guy just show up with shotgunners and his grenade launcher? Look at the high ground. I can't just sit there and put rounds into him because he's just playing me. Master Sergeant Steve, something or another. Oh. For you two, yes. Last 2 plates. Stick and move, baby. Stick and move. Best we got for right now.
Out of rounds.
Hit. Surprise! This guy's on my 6. Alright. Last thing left to take out is Master Sergeant. Bringing out both drones. See if we can get in a spot where we can hit him with a grenade. The ground turret can't put any rounds into him. He's not caring about the drone. All the drones are trying to do the best they can. Alright, there's the shutdown. We're gonna loot all for now because stock hopefully will give us no armor. Come on, we still have 2 armors. Star network.
Satellite network is back
Boom,
on.
baby.
I'll send a team to
Nice.
secure the transmitter for safekeeping. Good work, Agent.
Good job, you guys. What up, Jesus? Level up. Alright, we managed to get it done. Fortunately, Master Sergeant over there had to go take a dirt nap. Now we're moving. So we're going all the way up. But there's usually a moment after you complete missions that you have to fight your way out of the area that you just... Not one of those. Nice. Alright, so we managed to get out in time and complete this mission, which is supposed to set up the satellite surveillance for us. I don't know if I have to come to the White House to do. We do have 16 Shade Tech, so we are going to fast travel over there. We got to upgrade some of our perks. But luckily, we were able to get that done. That mission completed in time. Fortunately, the loading when fast traveling is still going nuts. I'm way further than you, lol. Yeah, that's because I really don't. I'm not rushing this one, dude, because I rushed the first one and I was done with it within the first like 2 weeks. Plus, I'm playing a bunch of other games, so I like to switch it up. Appreciate you stopping by the way. Alright, now that we're at the base of operations. Base of operations got upgraded.
We've made some incredible improvements lately. The White House hasn't felt as secure since the lock's been converted into a workshop. Fully equipped with drills, saws, and metalworking tools. The mechanics and crafters are using the tools to construct new gear.
Nice.
Recovered munitions, parts, and tools are available to equip the agents with better gear and weapons. We'll need to recruit some staff to organize the growing armory. The Shade network is almost fully operational.
What's up, brother?
I'm hopeful we can reconnect to the national network. The White House is starting to feel like a beacon of hope, instead of a reminder of how far we've fallen.
Alright, so with that being done and taken care of, we got some nice upgrades in the White House. And we're able to upgrade our base of operations. So, as always, I appreciate everybody who stopped by. Shout out to Jesus. Go check out his channel. He posts up a lot of different things, just like I do. You know, we're going to be getting back into streaming and back into the schedule that we set up. Where one type of game will be played Monday, one type of game Tuesday, Wednesday is the single player or story adventure game, Thursday is the battle royal, and Fridays for Friday games. So if you're into battle royals, we're definitely going to be smashing some Apex Legends tomorrow. So stop by and check that out. So as always, I'm your host, the Battlestar. Thanks for stopping by and peace out.